everybody, my name is Kelsey Taylor. Thank you so much for listening today. Today we are going to go through my collection of books. I have quite a vast collection here, as you can see behind me. So first off, we'll start from this side, my right side. This is a lovely candle that I just propped. These editions are one of my most favorites. This is the Macmillan Collector's Library, and these ones are so cute. Absolutely love these. So adorable. So the collection that I have of these is I have Emma by Jane Austen. The next one that I have in that edition is King Henry, William Shakespeare. And then the last one that I have of these editions is Orwell in England, George Orwell. Alright, so the next editions. Oh my god, I'm so afraid this is like gonna tumble over, so maybe I'll go like this. So I'm gonna take these candles off. Put it over here. So the books that I'm just showing you is just editions. So I don't have too many of them, but I'm just showing you my modern classics. So the first one that I have is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. I got this recommended by a booktuber. Her name is basically Brit. There's the first one. The second one of the Modern Penguin Classics edition is Virginia Woolf, A Room of One's Own. Next one is Bonjour Triste by Francois Sagan. I think that's how you say your name. But it's a lovely summertime French story. And the last one that I have from this collection is A Spy in the House of Love by Anaïs Nin. I love books by Anaïs Nin. I want to get so many more. There's other one I want to get, Henry and James, and then the other one about birds. I can't remember what the title was, but there's that collection. Next one we're going to be going through is my vintage edition. So it's all these ones with the red spines, and it says vintage on the end there. So the first one that I have it's called Vintage Classics. So this one is The Great Gatsby. Next one that I have is Kafka, The Castle. Next one is Virginia Woolf, Orlando. I am actually meaning to read this one as soon as possible. So maybe after I'm done with this video, I'm going to read this one. Next one is Virginia Woolf, The Waves. This one is her like poetry-esque book. I think the cover is super pretty. Next one, Christopher Isherwood, Goodbye to Berlin. I'm excited to read this one. And I got it for super cheap. Only got it for £3.95. Isn't that insane? Originally $9.99. And then the last one from this vintage collection, Don Quixote. This is such a Bible of a book. Look at that. It's massive. So big. I don't plan to read this one anytime soon, if you guys want to know. Okay, so that's the vintage collection. And now we'll go to the next one. I'm just gonna get off my candlestick. Maybe put it over here because it looks very aesthetic. Next one is Oxford World's Classic Edition. So these ones are like the cream color covers with the red stripe on top, and it looks like this. Let me hold them. I don't have too many of these. I only have that one was literally falling off. This one, and it's The Bloody Chamber by Angela Carter. I knew that was gonna happen, guys. And one more that I have from Modern Classics is Popism by Andy Warhol. Voila. First one that I have from Oxford World's Classic Edition is Goat, Erotic Poems. I absolutely just bought this for the cover. Next one, The Vampire by John Polidori. I just bought this one because it's giving Phantom of the Opera vibes. And then the last one of this edition is Dracula by Bram Stoker. Okay, so the next editions I'm going to go through is my lovely range of rare Penguin editions. These are like the really, really old ones that you can only find in England. This one is A Picture of Dorian Gray. Next one, Decline and Fall by Evelyn Waugh. A Handful of Dust by Evelyn Waugh. The Beautiful and Damned by F. Scott Fitzgerald. Love that. Oscar Wilde, De Profundis, and Other Writings. Franny and Zooey by J.D. Salinger. And now these are more of the, not super modern, but they were published in the 70s. Those other ones were published in the 50s, so they're obviously a bit older. But this is Evelyn Waugh, Decline and Fall. And then Brideshead Revisited. And then this one is obviously not the real thing, but it looks like it. It's obviously printed very, very recently, but this one tries to look vintage. But this is Good Morning Midnight by Jean Rice. So we're going to go through now Wordsworth Penguin editions. I don't have too many, so I only have 3 here. And James Joyce Dubliners. This one says it's a Penguin 20th century classic. And then The Picture of Dorian Gray. I love the cover of this one. It's like proper debauchery vibes. Like, I want to be invited. Alright, so now we're going to go through Penguin Classic Editions. It's the black and white ones, as you can see here. And so we'll go through the first one. So first one that I have is Fyodor Dostoevsky, The Brothers Karamazov. Next one is Stendhal, The Charterhouse of Parma. I meant to read this one so many times. Next one we have John Keats, Selected Poems. Alexander Pushkin. I love the cover of that. Next one, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Jane Austen, Sense and Sensibility. Dante, The Divine Comedy. This is Paradise. I love these editions. I got these at Scoob Books last year. Or was it 2 years ago? 2 years ago, sorry. Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. I don't know why I have 2 copies of Pride and Prejudice when I literally don't touch them. Homer, The Iliad. Dante, The Divine Comedy. This is book number 2, Purgatory. William Shakespeare's Macbeth. Rumi selected poems, and I think that's about it. So the sun is really coming through right now. So the last one that I have of the Oxford World's Classic Edition is War and Peace. It's so heavy, sorry. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I'm really loving this lighting. But I think that's pretty much all the books of editions that I have. I just wanted to thank you so much for watching today's video. My camera battery is going out, so I will see you in the next video. À bientôt. Au revoir. Mwah.